Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian, like I said, as you can see on the screen right now. Today we are going over one of the best Loomians, if not the best potential Loomian in the game right now. Also, if you look at the title of the thumbnail, you might actually tell what Loomian I'm talking about from the thumbnail, and you might think I'm crazy, but no, I'm actually talking about Klebtech. Also, we know how good Ragoon is with also the recent balance changes, also for like this new meta game, I guess, like whatever we're in right now, I forgot what meta game we're in, but also Ragoon is really broken with its secret ability plus chase down. That's basically just like the most broken combo in the game right now. And yeah, turns out some people actually prefer Klebtech over Ragoon, and I'm not even kidding. The reason why, though, is because Klebtech is actually quicker than Ragoon. Klebtech is 95 base speed, and when it evolves into Ragoon, it actually went down, I think it used to be 80 or 85. It did get buffalo, so now it's like 90. So it loses a tiny bit of speed, but also every one of its other stats do go up by quite also a significant margin, because Klebtech stats kind of suck all in its speeds. So yeah, also I'm going to go over the set. This was given to me by Stinky Poke, and also, with that being said, there's actually a new Ragoon set, so the one I used a few days ago actually is the one that people are using now. People are actually using a defensive Ragoon, because if you want a quicker one, you might as well just use Klebtech. So yeah, also let's go over the set then, and we'll get into the battle. So, for the personality, I have very nimble, foolish, and clumsy, making it as quick as possible with our 95 base speed. We have clumsy because we aren't using range attacks, foolish because our range defense is already stupidly low. We basically get one-shot by every range attack no matter what, so I mean, dropping it even more isn't going to hurt it. And also, we kind of want a melee attack, I guess. You could drop your melee attack if you really want to, but I mean, I like getting like a little bit of chip with this thing, so I mean, personally, I like this one more. The item I have is Volcanic Ash, also to use with Barter, or in conjunction with Barter, to also burn things. Also, for the moves and the ability, secret ability obviously, that's the entire way that you want to run Klebtech, honestly. But we have Mega Chomp, because it doesn't have Slap Down, at least yet in the game. It will probably get it later on, but we have Mega Chomp. Chase Down, also Ability Thief. We have Barter for the Volcanic Ashes, and Quick Pounce. Let's say, for example, like there's something that is quicker than us that doesn't want to swap out, for example, a Hunder. If a Hunder's on the field, all it outspeeds you, even though you are very nimble, but you can Quick Pounce it, so you can take its ability before it actually KOs you, which means that Hunder now is basically like gonna do way less damage, 50% less damage. Very nice. Now Hunder does basically no damage now, very nice. And it has no ability for the rest of the game, which is very good. Also, onto the training, we have a 192 speed with the very nimble, lets us outspeed Ferroglyph, which also is good. Lets us be like Tatab, Gabantiv, unless it's very nimble. So very good. The health is mostly just there in case we steal Luminami's secret ability. Just also when we get Power Napper, whenever you swap out, you get more health back. It's just like maximize that, because also Luminami is very strong. If we can, we're mostly trying to like steal that one if they have it. If not low, steal another ability. No matter what ability you steal, you're screwing over another Loomian, which is great. The 4 TPs for energy lets you at level 50 have 185 energy, which lets you use a Chase Down, a Quick Pounce, a Barter, and and 2 Mega Chomps, which is also very good. That's all you really need. All on that low, we have 64 melee defense, which is mostly just for Tatab in conjunction with the health. So if Tatab clicks a jungle jutsu with the brawny awakening jungle, the brawler essence, not the very brawny one, but I think most people are running the nimble brawny one right now. You do in fact live a hit, and also the 40 melee attack is just there as leftovers. So yeah. With that being said though, I'm just going to quickly give you like a 1v1, okay? If you're 1v1ing against Luminami, because it is the soul in you, no matter what, just click Chase Down. That is just all you want to run on it if you are against Luminami. If it stays in, you outspeed it and you chase down it. Also, if it stays in low, it's going to probably hit you and it will one-shot you, but you got rid of Luminami's ability, which is also really good. Now Luminami's like way easier to take out. If it swaps out, you click Chase Down, you're going to hit it, you're going to take its ability anyway, and you just basically go for free, which is also very good as well. And all in that, I guess, since Tatab did get a huge buff, a lot of small buffs that basically gave it a huge buff, a lot of people are using it, so that's why we did the melee defense for the Tatab. Some people prefer like taking its ability first, but I actually think taking its item is better. If you barter it first, also you take Claire Brawler Essence, so now also they do even less damage to you, and also at the end of the turn they'll get burnt, and then you can just go for like the Chase Down or whatever, or the Quick Pounce, whatever you want to do. Also then to take its ability, and also now they don't have the Brawler Essence, so they do 20% less damage. Then they also don't have their Awakening ability, so they do 25% less damage, and then also they're burnt, so they take another minus 50% because they're burnt. So also like that completely screws over Tatab, which it does have Wonder Herb, but also I mean, it has to like spend a turn to also do that, which also Tatab's defensive typing isn't exactly that great, so you probably have something to also deal with it. So yeah, with that being said, let's hop into the battles. Okay then, jumping straight into the first battle, we have an interesting username, and also we got the Klebtech. People are gonna think I'm probably weird for bringing it, but I guess we'll give it a try. This isn't like the best team, but I can try and steal Awakening of like Valkyrie, for example. That'll be a pretty good one. Another Avatros. Why are people bringing so many Avatrosses today? I don't understand, but I'm gonna bring Zulong for this one. Zulong looks really, really good. Tatab looks pretty good. Luminami looks kind of good. I feel like Strasor is probably really, really good to bring. Why? What the heck is that? Okay, what should I bring here? What should I bring? I see a couple of range attackers, which means I want to bring this, obviously. And I'm gonna bring Revenine, even though I kinda want Stratasaur, and I'm also gonna lead off with Zulong, just also see and like scout out the area, see what exactly they're gonna bring. And they're gonna lead off with the Ursol. That's an elemental burst, because yeah. Sharp Claws actually, it's definitely Sharp Claws, because it's not terrifying, so yeah, I'm just gonna look at elemental burst. I wouldn't mind actually stealing that later, because also I gotta take that away. There's a Sedimaz. Kind of knew that would swap out, to be honest. Don't really want to steal Sedimaz's ability. Sedimaz's ability I don't really care about. Okay, so here we're going to go into Tatab, I think. Probably going to click Chase Down, but that's fine. What could they go into, though? I guess it would be Ursol. Which, I kind of just want to click Poison Land. Yep, Earthquake. Got that one. Also not gonna KO. Surprisingly, no Chase Down. It might be Blaze Chomp Plum, which means I don't think I really want to click Poison. Also, I only brought Tatab, so like, if my Burn Ashes burns my Klebtech, I can like wander her off later if possible. Because also like, you only click Battering is everything, I guess. So then, I want to click a Bushwhack, but honestly, it's clearly gonna go. He's gonna go back into the Ursol, but I don't really need to poison. I would rather just burn it, I guess, if anything. So I'm gonna Bushwhack, just also hit something so as possible. Never mind. Probably gonna Chase Down or Blaze Chomp. I want to assume Blaze. Actually, Rejuvenate. Pretty sure I did more damage than he healed, so I basically just got a free turn. So I'm gonna click that again. I don't exactly know why he's staying in, but I am not going to complain. There's a swap out, yeah. Sedimaz, I mean. Oh, actually into the Revenine. That's a better one. That's a better swap. Okay, that's a better one. Does also still a good amount of damage. I'm not gonna lie. I will take it. Also, we're gonna go into Sedimaz here. Oh, actually, we could probably go into Zulong as well. Ooh, is that a better idea? But Sedimaz is meant to be a sponge. I think Sedimaz is probably the best play. Although Ursol is kind of scary. I don't really want to deal with that. Fire Breath. Nice. Don't burn me, please. We're just gonna go for the Earthquake here. What would he go into here? Final Ruse? Oh, that's actually a Giant Brain. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of hoping this misses. Yes! Okay, now I can actually click Earthquake because they can't click Final Ruse. So now what will they do this turn? They can't Final Ruse me. Fire Breath, nice. Gonna also do a decent amount. Okay, this time you can hit. Nice. The one time you want Sedimaz to miss, it actually does it. Nice. I'm not gonna complain about that one, man. I'll take it. There's the Ursol. I thought I'd be seeing you soon, man. You're probably gonna go for the Chase Down, so I'm gonna go into the Revenine. And then I'm actually gonna go back into my Zulong, I think? Because I still want the Revenine. I mean, yeah, I probably could just one-shot this, the Slap Down. We have Fire Essence, so yeah, I don't really care. Do I just take it out? I mean, I guess I don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, Revenine is great to keep, but I mean, if I can just take out Ursol here, or I get free chip on something. I don't think exactly Ursol wants to. I mean, I don't think exactly Sedimaz wants to swap into like a Shadow Sprint. I'm not exactly too sure because it's a melee attack. So if I can do a lot of damage to it, I'll take it. I don't exactly know what is going to go. It's going to swap out into... Do you have a light type? Serenite. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. This thing doesn't do anything to me. Slap down, resisted. Chase down, resisted. Fire, flaming cake, resisted. All of his moves are resisted. Even with Awakening, I don't think he'll KO me. Unless it's like super offensive, which... I still think I'm completely fine to just click Fire Breath on, to be honest. So I'm going to click Fire Breath. So it should do like over, just under half. It's a setup 1. Now it might be enough. Now it might be scary enough. And it's not terrifying. I don't think it was. At least I wasn't really paying attention that much. I don't think it was. Oh, but Zulong can come in here anyway. And like kind of deal with it. I just kind of want to click Fire Breath again. Unfortunately, I lost my Fire Essence because also that's a lot of damage that I'm missing out on. Tata can also come out, but gotta be careful for your soul still. So yeah, I'm gonna click Fire Breath again. Also just to chip it down as weak as possible, so my Zulong's Elemental Burst might actually KO it now. Yeah, it does take about a Revenant, which also sucks. I'm actually going to go into... I'm going to go into Klebtech here. Right? Is that the better one? Or do I want to get rid of... Or do I want to get rid of... I feel like... I think Klebtech's probably better here. I am going to get burned, but I still have Tatab if I can get a free Wonder Herb off. The burn doesn't really matter. I mostly just want to steal an ability, because also this thing is super, super quick. So I'm just going to go for Mega Chomp. It actually doesn't have a slapdown right now. It might get it later in the game. Just take it out. Is it Awakening or is it Terrifying? Also, I get burnt. Oh, did I actually not... Wait. Oh, Mega Chomp doesn't make contact. I'm dumb. I guess that doesn't actually make contact. I don't know why Mega Chomp didn't make contact. I'm a little confused. Also, I am burnt now, unfortunately. Well, if it's the Ursoul, which is actually the Sedimars, don't really want to deal with this. I'm actually just going to go for the Barter straight away. Just also burn it, because then it's kind of useless for everything. Also traded items. I probably got the Heavy Shield, right? Yes, I did. Very nice. Thank you a lot, man. There's a Sharpen. Also, they're going to get burnt, so they're going to start, like, getting chipped a little bit. And I can also actually go ahead and steal this ability, so it actually doesn't hit as hard. If it's hasty, which I'm assuming it is hasty, so I'm also going to go for the, Quick Pounce, because, also steal their ability. That makes, okay, so Mega Chomp doesn't make contact, which is kind of weird, I don't know why. And it is Blaze Chomp, which actually doesn't kill Klebtech, which is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Nice hasty ability, man. I like it, man. I like it. I think Klebtech deserves it a little bit more, okay? I think Klebtech deserves it just a tiny bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go into Sedimars, because I can set up on Sedimars, or do I just want to stay in? So yeah, the only reason for Klebtech, by the way, isn't to actually like do anything. It's mostly just to steal an ability. If you can steal Luminami's ability, amazing. Like, Klebtech is really, really good. Completely screwing over Luminami. Well, technically, like, every Loomian, but Luminami also is, like, the best one to try and steal. Could take my item back and try and burn, something later, but Zulong can actually whack it now really, really hard, so, yeah. I don't really need the Klebtech anymore, so I'm just going to go for the Mega Chomp, I think. I am burnt, so I'm not really going to do a lot. I actually miss, which sucks. Actually sucks. There's another Blaze Chomp, which might take me down. It does. That's fine. They're out of energy now, so I think I just go into Zulong and click Elemental Burst twice. Or actually, Tatab could also come out. What else do we have? Yeah, I kind of want to save Zulong, because they still might have Avatros, which is kind of scary. Valkyrie. Oh, actually, Sedimars, Ursoul. I don't think we actually know what the last one is, so I'm going to go for the Bushwhack. I mean, Ursoul can swap out. Zulong can kind of just clean up low, which is fine. There's a Ursoul, kind of thought so. Also, if I just weaken it a little bit, then Zulong can just clean up for me. Yep, there's a lot of damage. Can I get a KO? Give me like a good damage roll, or a crit, or a flinch. I'll take either one. Shell Sprint won't KO. Very close, I forgot. It's actually the offensive one, not the defensive one. Okay, we're both like, just live. Yeah, I don't think it's really worth it going to Zulong. I'm not trying to take like a quick punch. So I'm probably just going to sack off Tatab here and just click a Bushwhack again. Oh, actually clicked Shell Sprint. I think he probably should have clicked Quick Punch, just in case, because I don't have any more Spirit types. He already took out my only one. So yeah, here we go into the Zulong. We are going to get Quick Punched in the face, which does suck, unfortunately. We're just going to go for the Elemental Burst, take it out. The Sedimars, we should be able to two-shot now, because also it hasn't got the Heavy Shackle, or not the Heavy Shackles, the Heavy Armor. If it's Avatros, hopefully it hasn't got a Body Slam, and if it doesn't, we should be able to beat that as well. Unless it's actually going to go into Avatros now, like swap into Sedimars, also predicting the the T-Strike, but here, yeah, I'm just gonna go for Elemental Burst, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but yeah. Also, I completely screwed up the Sedimars, which was actually kind of scary, because also I only really had type to kind of deal with it, and... Oh, it gets taken out this turn, okay. See you later, Sedimars. See you later, man. So yeah, Klebtech kind of helped me there, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have Chili Chomp on this, so I can't really hit Sedimars hard. I got rid of his item so Zulong can actually hit it harder, and also Tata wasn't the only thing that I really had to like completely beat it, but Urasol also was a thing. And there's Avatros, surprisingly doesn't try and stall out my energy, but I guess he knows, let's see, that it is the energy offset, so it doesn't really matter what he clicks because I have so much energy. It is rev up. If it's body slam, he can actually still win this. Potentially. It depends if Sedimars can actually take a hit, but I only have Chase Down on it. I don't have Blaze Jump on it yet. Could have also gone for the Tase, but I still have enough energy for 2 more Thunder Strikes. And actually, I look like I one-shot it, so nice. Nosedive does a good amount. So yeah, also that's the first battle. I think we're actually going to hop into a second battle, so with that being said, hopefully we can use... I'm really hoping for a Loomian Armor. I want to steal a Loomian Armor's ability. That's like the best one to steal, to be honest. Okay then, second battle we have Computer Dude. Very interesting, man. And I see a pretty interesting team. Another Urasol, I mean Sorche, if I steal its ability, I mean that also like helps. And if I take his item, which by the way I do actually outspeed it because I'm running very nimble, so I could take his item so it doesn't hit as hard. I'm probably still going to get one-shot low because my range defense is absolute garbage. And it's foolish, so it's even lower than that. I see a Terrafly as well, so I kind of want to bring Stratosaur for this, Actually, Stratosaur looks God's tier for this team. Just go watch out for Vesperate, which is going to be a slight annoyance. So I'm going to like bring these two to help me with the Vesperatu, also bring the Klebtech, and then finally, I think Sedimars for the Zulong and Sorche, and I think that's basically everything covered. Probably should lead off with the Zulong, just so I actually have something to take out Vesperatu, because I can't really deal with it straight off the rip if I don't lead off with it. Actually, I'm going to lead off with Urasol. Yeah, I am going to click Elemental Burst, and I am not sorry. I'm not sorry, bro. I could actually Tase as well, but we don't really need to. Actually, staying into it is an offensive set, and it actually does tank it nice. It's going to go for the slap down. I don't think it should one-shot. Close, close. There, I'm going to click Quick Punch here low. Like 1 mil. If they actually chase down, that is Giant Brain. I don't think like Shadow Sprint because it's resisted. So I'm going to make a risky play to Revenine, but this is actually risky because if he actually does click Shadow Sprint, I actually don't have anything for the Vesperatu if he actually brought it. Now I can click Shadow Sprint, and I'll see you later, Urasol. So yeah, it's kind of risky, but it kind of works. That's why I usually don't want to like use Zulong early game. You don't want to like basically spam Ancient Roar and stuff, but that's fine. Into the Zulong, yeah, makes sense. Also gonna get a bit of damage. Also, I'm gonna go into the Sedimars now. I did lose my item, unfortunately, which does suck. Could actually try and chase down the Zulong as well. Just get rid of also its Brute Force or Awakening. That way, Zulong just doesn't really hit very hard. On Sedimars, but I have Sedimars, so I don't really need to worry about it because Ara can deal with it. But if it's the Chili Chomp version and it's Brute Force, it does like no damage. Okay, that did like what? I got like 56, I think, somewhere like that. Actually, no, I think it did like 46. Never mind. Yeah, not really a lot. Kind of want to rejuvenate, expect him to like hit me, but honestly, I think Chase Down is just a better play. I'm expecting Ancient Roar. Yep. I don't think that's the energy offset. I feel like that took too much energy away, but like the difference between like 12 energies is kind of like hard to judge. Especially when I don't really see a lot of people use it that much. I never like can tell like how much it goes down. So could be the energy orb one. I'm kind of leaning towards it being Ancient Essence or a Power Curse. Probably not Power Curse, but probably Ancient. I got also more chip on it. I'm glad with that. Into the Vesperatu, so I was right. They do have Vesperatu, which is also a little bit unfortunate for me. Can't really go into Revenine. Zulong is really, really weak, so I think here we're going to Klebtech. We take its ability away, so we hopefully can't one-shot our Revenine. Don't want to burn it for a slap down. Oh, actually, it knocks off my item. I don't have an item anymore. I'm going to click Chase Down, which might sound weird, because it's not also going to do damage, but also, I mean, it makes contact. If I swap out, I can deal with Vesperatu, because I'm trying to like remove Vesperatu's ability right now. Vesperatu is the scary Loomian for me, so yeah. Also, I'm just going to try and get rid of it, because I don't really have a melee tank that can deal with Vesperatu, because I don't have Gabantis, which, actually thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I did that mistake like a couple of videos ago. I kind of forgot Gabantis, that's my only way to beat Vesperatu, so, Klebtech, kind of need you to kind of like screw over the Vesperatu, so my team is, can deal with it more, okay? I actually goes for the swap out, thanks to your ability, man. And it was Awakening, okay. So, that's actually better than, Sharp Claws for me. I actually outspeed, which is kind of unfortunate, because I'm about to Mega Chomp this, Sorcha. I only have, like, 40 melee defense, so it's not, like, a lot of melee defense, but Chip is Chip. And this is still gonna hit pretty decent, because I do outspeed it, by the way. Even if I'm, like, Nimble Brawny, 95 speed, 89 speed. So yeah, Klebtech is very quick, and also it is quicker than Ragoon. Also, Ragoon is like, it was actually, I think, 80 speed, or 85 speed, although it did get buffed. Oh, actually almost one-shots, dang. Yep, thank you, man. Elemental Burst, it is going to take me out, but that is fine. Here, we can go into our Revenine, and we can just click Fire Breath, because also Zulon can just come back. I mean, Sedimaz can just come back out when also the Zulon comes in. Could actually just click Fire Breath as well, to be honest. I think Fire Breath is probably the best play. Or actually, Mega Chomp, I think is better, because are you really going to swap in a Zulon and a Mega Chomp? I mean, that sounds good to me, man. So I'm going to Mega Chomp here, I think. Because I outspeed, I'm very nimble. Okay, you guys are going to swap out Zulon. Come on, speed into Zulon. Vesperatu, actually, never mind. Should have gone for the Fire Breath like I was actually going to. Now, that kind of sucks. I guess I kind of predicted that. I'm going to go for the Fire Breath here also to take out the Vesperatu. I should just click Fire Breath. That was my, like, go-to play. Yeah, it's not going to KO. It's going to do a lot. Awakening would have actually KO'd there, it looks like. But yeah, see you later, Vesperatu. Now I just save Revenine for the Urusol. I can also go for I can risk my Zulong on their Zulong by selling the Sedimars. But yeah. Getting rid of that is actually really, really good. Also, that Awakening, again, save my Revenine. That Awakening on that Vesperatu would have KO'd me there. There's Zulong. It's also like, obviously I'm going to swap out. I could actually risk it and say, hey, I'm just going to Mega Chomp instead. But no, I can't. I have to swap out here. They're going to swap out, I'm assuming, into Urusol. Actually, into Borok. Oh, they do get the boost. I forgot about that. Yeah, I kind of wanted to click Mega Chomp, but I didn't think it was really worth it, to be honest. I mean, still having that, because also Zulon can't be Urusol anymore. Gonna go into Stratosaur. Loomian would have also been fine here, I guess, but with like the Dark types, also I don't want my team to be super weak to Darks. Yeah, there's an Earthquake, very nice. Not good enough, Low Borok, not good enough. Also, I wish I had Metal Streak, by the way. Keep forgetting to swap it out for on Stratosaur. Again, Low. Gabantis would be better on this team right now, especially for Vesperatu and Borok, because it deals with both of them, not just Borok. What's it gonna go into here? Zulon can come back out, which if the Zulon comes out, I go back into Sedimars over and over again. So I just click Reflection Burst for damage. If it's Urusol, I click Air Blade. It's probably Zulon Glow. It is free chip. I'm not complaining. I could actually go into the Zulong here, honestly, but I am really, really weak. Even though I quad resist it, Zulong's defense is not exactly the best. Plus, this one is foolish, which isn't exactly the greatest. Although, Sedimaz exists, so does he really want to click Thunder Strike? I don't think he does. He actually doesn't swap out low, so he's gonna probably click Ancient Roar here, which is actually fine. Actually, no, clicks Elemental Burst. Could have gone for that again, and he actually would have gone down. I'm going to click Rejuvenate here. Chase Down actually would... I don't need to Chase Down, I don't think. I'm going to Rejuvenate. I want to keep this thing as healthy as possible. Ancient Raw. Yeah. I think that's the only way that he could have got out of there with Living. If he just swapped out, because also he has like one more move left, which is great for me. But if he didn't click Ancient Raw and just swapped out, just preserve energy, if I click Chase Down, I'm pretty sure it would have actually KO'd. There's a Urusol low. Zulong isn't exactly necessary anymore. And if he goes into a Zulong versus my Revenine, Shadow Sprint might be enough to KO. Just might. I feel like he's going to slap down, so I can't really go into Stratosaur here. Still want the Sedimars, although I don't exactly need it, to be honest. The Zulong is stupidly weak, but I'm not trying to risk a speed tie. So Zulong, I'm sorry man, you are the weakest link on my team right now. Although hey, you did a pretty good job to weaken the Eurosol for me. Thank you man, slap down, yeah. Kind of predicted that, I didn't think he'd quick punch there. I couldn't go into the Stratosaur because I still have my item for the Balrog, otherwise, but yeah, the Balrog's gonna be a pain. Also, now we go into the Revenine, we click Shadow Sprint, it's the only move that we can really click. Kinda wanna click Fire Breath, but Shadow Sprint, I can't really, they have Shadow Sprint, so I can't risk it. Because sometimes they swap out, sometimes they don't. It's kind of weird. They kind of play a little bit weird. It's probably gonna be Zulong. Actually, it's Balrog. I mean, chip is chip. Chip is chip. If they're going to Eurosol, I really gotta be careful. Nice, I got some damage. Still kind of need the Revenine though, don't I? Although I can actually live a hit with Eurosol with both of these if they have enough health. So I'm actually just gonna click Fire Breath just for as much damage as possible. And oh, burn, no, Mega Chomp just KO'd me. That's actually really good though. Stratosaur can come out now. And yeah, that's completely fine. Bark is basically useless now. Could have gone to your Sedimars there as well, but again with the Eurosol, this is the best play I can make. He should just go for Mega Chomp here, I think. Yeah, Mega Chomp. If it flinches, that's actually great for him, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Nice. Did it? No, I think he clicked Mega Chomp on my Revenant, which is the best play, because I mean, could have got a critical hit on my Stratosaur, but nice, I'll take it. The Zulong has to come out, which if he is going to go into Zulong, he really... Actually, it's the Eurosol. I'm still going to click Reflection Burst, because you outspeed me. Actually, it surprisingly doesn't swap out. Shell Sprint, don't really understand that one. Should have clicked Slapdown, because he does outspeed me. He could have removed my item as well. And also it's Sedimars now, so we go back to, I mean, it's Zulong. Actually, no, I forgot about Sorcha. I forgot about this thing. I think I still live a hit though, so I'm just gonna Reflection Burst, I think. Yeah, I think I can live a hit. Don't... Okay, actually just Hall Chant. Oh, it misses. It's not even secret ability. No, it's not secret ability. But because it didn't hit me, that could have actually not KO'd it if it had like decent UPs for like range defense potentially. Like, since it didn't hit me, I didn't get my damage boost, but hey, I'll take it. He actually just rage quits, which I'll take, man, I'll take. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Klebtech also came in clutch there with the Vesperatu, because I really don't have anything for Vesperatu, like, at all, except from Revenine and Zulong being healthy enough to not take a Shadow Sprint to the face, so yeah, kinda weird, but hey, Klebtech, very useful, okay? Very useful, especially like also it being quick, and it has Chase Down and Quick Pounce, I mean... And on top of that, like, it can also, like, screw off, like, Tatab and stuff, like, oh, especially, of course, like, Tatab's got, like, a huge, like, a lot of buffs. Also, if you're against a Tatab, for like, when you're fighting against a Tatab, I will say, there's, like, two ways you can do it. You can also go for the, you can just, like, hit it, and also, like, take its ability so Awakening doesn't buff it anymore. Although, I think, actually, I calculated it, you should actually batter first, because you get rid of the Brawler Essence, you still live a hit, and then it gets burnt, and then you can take his ability next turn by just clicking Chase Down. Also, your Klebtech is going to go down, but now Tatab is burnt, has no Brawler Essence, and doesn't have Awakening. So like that's like three bad things for like Awakening drops its attacking stat, its Brawler Essence doesn't exist anymore, so that's also dropping its Brawler, its Jungle Jutsu again. And then also it's burn, so it's like even more. So also it has like Wonder Herb, but also it's like, well, Tatab's basically like useless there. Luminami also, for like the, for most Luminamis, I'm like one of the only people actually run Rejuvenate right now on Luminamis. It's most like Peace of Minds, or like Mega Chomp. So if you steal Luminami's secret ability, then also guess what? It can't heal anymore, so it's like a lot easier just to chip it down slowly by slowly. And obviously as well, like Klebtech's, like if your Klebtech is on the field against a Luminami, just click Chase Down, you outspeed it, and also if it swaps out, Chase Down. Also, you are going to get KO'd, but just taking Luminami's ability is the best thing in the game, honestly. So yeah, with that being said, see you guys next time.